because I didn't grow up here. I don't know sometimes the language very well. I had to say it doesn't matter, but this is what I believe on, and this is what I stand for, even though if other people don't feel.
I'm Grace Gilmore.
I'm Pilar Rocha Goldberg.
I'm Deanna Ordonez.
This is Courage and Leadership.
So how would the two of you define courage?
I would define courage as being willing to be outside of your comfort zone and do things that you wouldn't normally do in order to achieve your goals, and just being okay with the fact that you're not always going to be comfortable, but it's what's necessary in order to achieve what you want.
Yeah, but for me, courage is to be able to do the right things, or the things you believe are right, no matter what, and standing up, even if sometimes you're the only one standing up. So I think that's how I define courage.
Is there a time where you felt like you had to be courageous?
Yeah, I feel many times. Could be because my heritage, could be because I'm a woman, because I didn't grow up here. I don't know sometimes the language very well. I had to say it doesn't matter, but this is what I believe on, and this is what I stand for, even though if other people don't feel.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that's important, especially in a society where, in a lot of ways, it's systematically built to hold people back. So it's important that we have people like you make those moves, the uncomfortable moves, to make it so that we can make change.
The first thing that comes to mind that I felt like I had to be courageous was making the decision to leave college early to become a professional soccer player, because I think, especially, being 20 and I wasn't quite done with school yet, my coaches were really honest with me, and they told me the things that they thought I would be ready for and the things I wouldn't, and I appreciated that a lot. But I think, at least recently, that's like the biggest thing for me that I've had to do, is just take that leap and trust myself and my ability, and just work hard in order to get to this point.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like that's one of those things where it's like, I have this opportunity, will I ever be ready? And it's like a question you can't really hold on to. If I'm not ready, I'll get ready and I'll become ready. So, I mean, I think at the end of the day, it was the right choice.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I mean, look at you now. So,
Thank you.
No, I'm for both of you. I think it's amazing. Do you feel like there's ever been a time where you wished you would have been courageous and you weren't?
I would like to be more courageous, probably facing some people sometimes, and telling the truth to some people. I'm always afraid to hurt feelings, to hurt relationships, and I think that's, and I'm still learning about that. I'm trying to every time be more direct and more courageous about it.
Definitely.
A big thing that I used to let hold me back a lot was how much younger I was than everybody else. And when I stepped into this environment, it was kind of the same thing. Like, there's people that have been playing in this league for 10 years plus. And for me, just kind of like a 20-year-old coming out of college, I was like, I know that I have the ability to be here, but I don't know how to navigate my role. And I think there was a lot of things that I let get me down, or that I kept quiet about, because I didn't really know my place. And I think those are times that I could have been more courageous, but I'm grateful to have really great teammates and coaches that have helped me along the way. And I feel like they helped me build up a lot of courage while I've been here.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I feel like as a woman, especially a young woman, you're moving up in the world, you're doing these things. And for people to understand, just because of your age, people will use it as a barrier. They'll use it against you. I think it's important to look at it like a head start. You've been given opportunities that at the end of the day, you're playing in this league with them, you did the work and you're here. How do you think being courageous has molded you into the person you are today?
If I didn't act in that way, probably I will be, doing, other things that didn't advance me in my life and my family, and now, the organization I work with and my coworkers.
feel the same way. Like if there's certain decisions that weren't made in faith and like in trust that, you know, we can move on and like go on to bigger things. I think if I were to kind of chosen to be comfortable instead, then I would be in a much different place than I am now. So I agree.